And like, if he would want to go to the club, if I did, like, I prefer to put curfews on each other. Oh. So it's like
on him too.
Absolutely, because if you're gonna put a curfew on me, I'm definitely gonna put one on you as well.
So run this play by me real quick.
Okay.
You're dating a guy. You're serious with him. What time are you putting on him to come home to you?
So it depends. You know, we're here in Miami. Clubs are 24/7. Obviously, I would say no later than like 2 a.m.
Wow.
So nigga be home by 2 a.m.
Like by 2 a.m. Like like maximum, not minimum.
What's your limit?
My limit? Well, if I'm giving him the 2 a.m., he better give me the 2 a.m. as well. Like
so it's 50-50, equal.
So, well, when it comes to that, absolutely, yes, I think so.
Chris, you had a comment?
So question, what if he doesn't come home at 2 a.m.?
Well, then we're going to have a discussion about that and be like, hey, I thought we created these boundaries when we first started dating, because I believe that when you first start dating somebody, you have to be able to establish those boundaries from the very beginning, and you have to like have that conversation like, hey, are you
Who's paying the bills, you or him, or it's a half?
He's paying the bills.
Okay, so then if he's paying the bills, why should he listen to what you have to say?
Because he respects me and he respects what I bring to the table as a woman.
What do you bring?
I bring love, care, nurture. I cook. I clean.
Uber Eats.
I don't do Uber Eats. I actually cook every day.
Yeah, I mean, you can just buy that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying for this to work, has to be equally set up where you have a curfew, he has a curfew as well, and that's one way it's going to work. It's 50-50 basically.
Yeah, if that were the case, absolutely.
But you don't pay no bills.
So you ain't paying no bills, man.
I don't have to pay any bills.
Go, Queen.
Got it. Okay.
So you guys are 50-50. But you guys have, so he has all the responsibility, but only half the authority.
He can have, so usually what I would say is that he will have the last say and the last word. Like, say we're having disagreement or a discussion, like as my man, I respect his authority, so I'm definitely going, and his lead, so I'm definitely going to have him have the last word, whether I feel like I'm in the wrong or right. But at the end of the day, I prefer for us to come to an understanding. You know,
realistically speaking, if he has the last word, you can't really put a curfew on him, right?
If he has the last word, and well, yeah, I guess I can put a curfew.
You can't put a curfew on him, and if he actually is the one that has the authority and the responsibility.
If he has the authority and the responsibility, I definitely feel like if you respect me as your woman, this is just a simple ask that I'm, asking from you. It's like, you respect me as your girlfriend, right? Okay, so if you do, can you respect my wishes for you to come home at 2 a.m. just like you asked me? Because, obviously it's the club scene.
Well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good deal for him to abide by that rule when you might not necessarily be an ideal girlfriend? Due to some of the life choices you've made with your profession?
Well, so this is the thing. Like I said, when you start dating somebody, you have to establish that from the very beginning. If you date me and you know that I do OnlyFans from the very beginning and I have established that, that means if you continue into this relationship, then you are okay with it, aren't you?
Okay.
Okay.
So you think it's fair, for you to have that request of men where he's expected to be the breadwinner and take care of you, protect and provision, etc., but he has to also follow rules that you would follow as a subordinate?
So it just depends on certain rules. Like, I don't put a lot of rules on my man. All I ask is for you to show me loyalty, love, respect, honesty, and obviously be respectful when you're going out to the club. Like, if you're going to go out to the club with your boys, I have full 100% trust, especially if I'm dating you. So, but the thing is that, like, I don't want you to come home when, like, the sun rises. I would like for you to be home, like, by a certain time, because then I just find it, like, why were you out till 6 a.m.?
But can he argue that it's not respectful that you're on the internet nude?
Well, like I just said, like, if we establish that from the beginning, then he should have no problem with it. You can't just, like, come at me for saying that, like, oh, you have an OnlyFans, so I'm going to stay out till 6 a.m. It does not make any sense. You respect the fact that I have an OnlyFans.